What's going on? What's going on, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at in the world. Thank you for rocking out with the one and only phillydom. I got double glasses on today. I'm trying something new. Got my reading glasses and my shades on. What's going on with you guys? Let me know you guys are there. We live. We live. We live. We live. We live. I'm waiting for you to come on the live. We don't have a long one today. Oh man, what's up with the light situation? It's always sun, bro. Oh man. Got 10 people. We have 10 people. When I say God, we have 10 people on. Let me know where you're watching from. We got 15 people on. We got a lot to talk about, man. People are talking about the NYC migrant crisis, the crisis throughout the United States. I don't think it's going to end no time soon. That's just my opinion. I think we got another hard year of it, man, before it will end. That's just my prediction because they're not take the necessary steps to stop it. 25 people watching, man. If you want to live, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and share the video. Let people know what you're watching. The one and only Philly Dom. I'm out here in Belize in Central America, and one of the gateway countries where the migrants go through. The struggle is real, man, with this migrant crisis situation. The struggle is real. Richard said, Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's, Richard. Happy New Year's. Joe said, Good morning, man. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And also, guys, make sure you super chat me, cash at me, and support the channel any way you can. I'm a full-time content creator. I'm always constantly bringing out content. I was supposed to go live last night, but I just went out with some friends where I was staying at, and I didn't have the opportunity to go live. I slept all night like a regular human being. Usually I'm up early. Well, I was up early. I got up like 6 o'clock, but I still needed to make time to do the live. Yeah, but the struggle is real in New York and beyond as far as this migrant crisis, man. It's not stopping no time soon. As you can see what my title is, it's not stopping no time soon. That's like my opinion. We got Jess from California. Shout out to Jeff from California. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. It's a beautiful day out here in Belize. That's where I'm at. People know I'm down here right now. Laid back on the road again. I don't know why this line is in there, man. There it go. There it go. We finally got it out of there. It's getting frustrated, but all is well. All is good, man. I'm just waiting for more people to get on live so we can discuss this topic. I'm not going to let the topic breathe or go nowhere. We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep putting it out there and let people know what's going on for this migrant crisis situation. Okay, Greg said, Greg, I gotta watch what I say sometime. Okay, you watching? I can't say the post part what you said, Greg. Okay, he said my friends watching from beautiful Bedford, Virginia. Shout out to Bedford, Virginia, home of the National D-Day Memorial, because we lost so many patriots in this small town. Come visit, my friend. I will, man. That was an emotional thing you said right there. I definitely will come visit one of these days. I might have passed through there, but I don't remember. I usually remember the places I passed through. Sorry about yesterday. I think I was falling a little asleep on the live. I was falling a little asleep on the live yesterday. Apologize, but we got a good live yesterday. Anthony Ant said, "When are you going back to Brazil?" Probably in the next couple months, man. And in the next couple months, I was already thinking about it. Brazil's my favorite country. El Salvador used to be my favorite country. They have went down the ranks a little bit, but I still have love for the people, and I still have love for El Salvador. What the heck is going on? I think because the sun is coming out. Oh man, I can't win for lose with this. Guess we just gonna have to talk with the line in there. Oh man, this is frustrating. Let me see something. Let me see if I move it over. Over. Let's see. Does that do? Okay. It did something. Okay. Okay. We rocking and rolling. We back. We back like we never left. Yeah, I would definitely go there. Okay. Hi. I'm from Malta and Europe. Where's Malta at? Educate me a little bit on where Malta is at. But I know you guys experience some of the same thing. Bodu, educate me. Cyber said, good morning from Montana. Shout out to Montana, man. I think Kanye West has a house out there in Montana. But, we're here to talk about the migrant situation and how frustrated that I speak for New York because that's where I'm at. How the New Yorkers are so frustrated about this migrant crisis situation. Um, they had about $3 billion in debt in New York City. The mayor is getting talked about and ridiculed every day on the news, like he controls the border. So it's a lot going on. 78 said, good morning from Cleveland, Ohio. Good morning from Cleveland, Ohio. That's another sanctuary state and cities there that has a lot of migrants, if I'm correct. I know my Haitian people there, so I pass it to my Haitian people. Cyber said, Wyoming is here. Shout out to Wyoming, Cyber, man. Shout out to Wyoming. Then Joe said, you guys need to get rid their mayor Adam. I don't think that will stop the situation if you get rid of the mayor. The situation is a lot bigger than him. I don't know why y'all putting so much pressure on the mayor and blaming him for everything. It ain't like he's controlling the borders. He's made he's passed what do you call it, a mandate or whatever he put into effect that they had to be there between 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. and 12 p.m. And now they're going to Jersey taking buses, trains into the city. The buses are driving them to Jersey, and now they're taking trains into the city. No matter what he does, it's going to be a problem. I believe this issue is bigger than the mayor of Denver, Colorado, bigger than the mayor of Chicago, bigger than the mayor of D.C., Rhode Island, and the list goes on. Corona said, good morning from Denver. Shout out to Denver, Colorado, man. How's it looking out there in Denver, Colorado? I know the struggle is real for you guys out there in Denver, Colorado with the migrant crisis. Let me know how it's going out there in Denver, Colorado. And once again, make sure you give my videos a like. Everybody take the time right now and hit the like button. Don't forget you rocking out with the one and only phillydom. Today we're just going to talk about the migrant crisis. I'm gonna stay on the live a long time, and we'll just talk about this and we'll talk about that. I'm just trying to see what's going on with you guys and what's going on with the situation. Let me get another update from my boy Hawk, Big Hawk. But all is well, all is good. Okay, Voodoo said Malta is located between Sicily, Italy, and Liberia. Thank you, thank you, man. I'm glad you tuning in, man. That's an honor, man. I got people tuning in from Malta. That's all right. Retire said I just left the Bronx, New York. Where you living at right now? If you left the Bronx, but yeah, the crisis is real. I talk about it, from a New Yorker state of mind. If you watch rap videos, you get that from a New Yorker state of mind. Even though I'm a Philly boy, it's because I'm here in New York. It's where I'm residing at right now, and I see the struggle what's going on in New York, and I see the migrant situation, and I see the homeless, and I see the vets, and I see everything that's going on. But this situation, in my opinion, 'cause people ask me, should I give my opinion and all that? In my opinion, it's not going to stop anytime soon. In my opinion, the powers that be know what's going on. It's talked about. Everybody can see it, but nobody's doing nothing about it. As we do this live right now, as we talking on live right now, it's migrants crossing into the United States right now. As we do this live right now, I know I sound like a broken record, but last year 2023 December, a couple weeks ago. It was a record-breaking number of migrants crossing into the United States, and it seemed like it's not slowing down anytime soon. Just my opinion, don't seem like it's slowing down anytime soon. Look like this is going to be the norm for a while, you know. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like I said, in New York City, they blocked. They made it hard for the migrants to get the buses to come into the city, and they still finding ways to come into the city. 500 migrants are coming a day now. If you do the math on 500 migrants a day, if you do the math on that, for a month, that's about 15,000 migrants coming in. And you know, some days it's going to be a lot more, it's going to be a little less, but around 1,500, 15,000 migrants going to be coming a month. On top of that, if you do it for 6 months, you're talking around like 90,000 migrants coming into, I don't know why this line keep coming on my camera, 90,000 migrants coming into New York City. And this situation is repeated all over the United States in the sanctuary states and cities. In Chicago, Denver, uh, California, this is repeated over and over. So to me, it's no end in sight, you know. We do these lives, we talk about this, we talk about that, but it's no end in sight from what I can see. Something drastic has to be done because everybody that comes on the live, their easy answer is deport all of them. You know how hard it is to deport all these people after they're in the country. And you know what type of struggle they had to go through to endure to come to the United States. So once they get in here, and if we would try to deport all of them, or go in that route, the first couple would be easy to deport. After that, the other ones would go on the run and go hiding because they came too far to go back home to their country. So deportation is an option. You know, for one, like I said, I'm against anybody that commits any crime. Like I said, you could steal a gum, you could steal anything. I think you should be deported. It could be you can go to a store and steal a gum, and you should be deported because they offering too much benefits and helping them way too much for them to steal. So any kind of crime, they need to be deported. Anything. It doesn't matter what they do, they need to be deported. Sorry about this line. It's the sun coming in, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't want to move where I'm at. I'm stubborn, so we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there it go. But yeah, if they commit any type of crime, I'm all for them going back. So another problem is why I think this is going to be around for a while is the migrants that are here. Some of them have legit cases. They are suffering and being persecuted in their country. They need to go see a judge. They need to go see an immigration judge. But the immigration judges are so backed up. And I'm just speaking for the United States because this is where I'm from. But this is happening all over the world. But the immigration judges are so backed up that I heard that one person wasn't going to see a judge until on the news they asked one lady when she was going to get her chance in court, and she said that she had a letter for 2031. That's a long time away, man. Let's not forget about El Paso and the struggle too, man. Loop said two caravans on the way from the Darien Gap and El Paso shelters are overflowing. I gotta go to El Paso, man. I gotta go to El Paso, man. I gotta go to El Paso, man, to see what's going on with this migrant crisis situation in El Paso, man. Do the real streets in El Paso, man. So the struggle is real. The struggle is real. So I don't know what to tell you guys, man. But if you have some answers, you have some solutions. I'm just giving you my phillydom spill and what I think. But El Paso is another place, man. It's nonstop. It's nonstop to the point we had to close down one of our porter entries or one of our small borders. We had to close down in Arizona because the flow The influx was so great. So this is not going nowhere anytime soon. So you're gonna have to be real careful who you vote for. And if you want to complain, I think you need to talk to your government officials, write them letters, email them, let them know how you feel about this situation. It's taken from the tax dollar. Our taxes are gonna probably get raised off, and especially places like New York where I'm at, the taxes are gonna get raised because because they're spending so much money, so they have no choice but to raise the taxes. Shout out to my boy Passport Light out there in Kenya, Africa. He said, "Hey champ, the best YouTuber phillydom. Are you back in New York, bro?" No, I'm still here in Belize, man. I'll be in Belize a little bit longer, and then I'll make my way back to New York, and I'll go from hostel to hostel. I mean, I say hostel to hostel, hotel shelter to hotel shelter to wherever the migrants are staying, and try to record it and just give you guys an update and let you see what's going on in New York City. I mean, literally, I'm gonna jump off the plane. Literally, I'm gonna jump off the plane and go straight to recording mode. Retire said my New York property tax went up already. Yeah, man, they got to recruit this $3 billion, and it's just growing every day. It's growing every day. Like I don't know the numbers in other cities and other states. I didn't look it up. I mean, I heard a little bit about Chicago giving people a lot of money as well, but I do know about New York City, and it's not a pretty sight there, man. They swimming in debt right now. They swimming in debt. They like this. They swimming in debt, and it's gonna come off the backs of the taxpayer. Joe said, President Donald Trump 2024. I hear you. Badu said 1.3 million migrants moved to Germany in 2022. Badu's talking about Germany. He said in Germany, 1.3 million migrants moved to Germany in 2022. Wow. Nick said, citizen journalist for the win, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm a travel vlogger. That's what I do. That's why you catch me in countries like Belize, El Salvador, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, whatever. But I'm here to report and to see what's going on. I took a special interest with this topic after a friend of mine from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, said that this topic would be a good topic to talk about. And he was 100% right. And it's a travel topic because I've traveled, like I said before, I have traveled to these countries. I've been there, I've been here, I've been everywhere. But I'm Philly's own. Passport Light said, have you seen immigrants in Belize, people from Latin America? No, I haven't seen no migrants or caravans or anything like that. Belize looks the same Belize when I'm here. When I've been coming here for years and years and years, I haven't seen it, but I know that the migrants, if they're coming from places like Venezuela or Peru or any place south, Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, they have to make it into Belize or Guatemala if they're walking through or busing through. I know that for sure. And then I know you have migrants that fly from Africa to Brazil or Colombia or one of them countries and make their way from Colombia and make their way up. Sorry about the line, but we're going to have to deal with it. It's something to do with the sun. It should go away a little later, but we all adults. We adults. So we'll just deal with it. We'll just deal with the line situation there. That's how real my YouTube channel is. Other YouTubers be freaking out. Where's the line in my channel? It's gonna make the video look bad. 78 said we probably have more than that in 2020. I guess 2023. Oh yeah, 2023. You're 100% right. The U.S. is swimming in migrants right now. Joe said, how is the migrant situation in Guatemala? I don't know. I ain't been to Guatemala yet, but I definitely know for sure it's bad because that's a key place that the migrants will come through. To be honest, is from a logistics point of view, it's easier for them to come to Guatemala than Belize, just because Belize goes further right. Guatemala takes up more space and it's a more straight line once you get into Mexico to go straight up. We got 140 people watching. Make sure you get this video like and support your boy, the one and only phillydom, man. Support me, support me, support me. I bring you this raw, real footage. We talk about the migrant crisis every day. I don't think people understand how hard it is to talk about the migrant crisis every day. I talk about it every day. Mango Diet, what's going on with you? Mango Diet, what's going on with you? Linux, thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is my Cash App if you want to support the channel. Mango Diet said NYC makes 2.1 trillion a year. Always has dirty streets, crumbling infrastructure, most expensive tolls. Yes, indeed, most expensive tolls. My buddy here was from California, Richard the World Traveler. He's a YouTuber, and he was getting hit with tolls, man. He said it was expensive. Here, LA makes 1.1 trillion, bigger in population and size, clean roads and infrastructure. Wow, deep. So New York, he said New York, Mango died and saying New York is always in a struggle. But guys, don't forget, man, support the channel any way you can. I'm working my best for you guys. I'm doing my best for you guys to give you guys a platform where you can talk about the migrant crisis and everything. T said, "What's up, Dom? I heard I'm heading to Brazil. Man, T, enjoy Brazil, man. I'll be there soon. Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. Enjoy Brazil, man." Retired said, "Wait until congestion's prices happens." Yeah, it's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get crazy. It's already crazy, but it's gonna get a lot crazier. Once again, hit the like button, guys, and don't mind this line in the video. This is a part of the sunlight here in the beautiful place we call Belize. Belize, Belize, Belize. Please Belize me. Let me put it back over here. I like the lighting over here a little better. So don't mind the line in there, man. I keep it real. Wallace said it doesn't have to end. Come be on vacation until November 3rd. Hold on for a second. Hit. There you go. It doesn't have to end. They can come be on vacation until November 3rd. You funny, you funny, you funny, you funny. Shout out to my boy Passport Light. He said, "How was your experience in Honduras, champ? Did you feel safe?" I was in I can't say the capital, Tiapa. I can't say the name. I always mess up the name. I didn't feel safe there, man. That was a dangerous place, man. I can't say the whole Honduras is dangerous, but the capital, Tiapa, it's a whole name. I can't say it. Oh, I always pronounce that name wrong. I always pronounce it wrong. Rita said, phillydom, what do you think of NYC lawsuit against the buses? I think it's warranted and I think it's right, man. And I think New York is getting too much pressure. And I think they blaming too much stuff on the mayor. And I think they blaming too much stuff on the governor of New York. I think the problem is bigger than the two people, the governor and the mayor of New York. I think it's a Washington, D.C. problem, and it only can get solved out of Washington, D.C. I mean, like once again, I said the mayor has made it strict rules and regulations for the buses only to come in, the migrant buses to only come in between 8:30 and 12 p.m. Monday through Friday, and they still finding ways. They're still finding ways to manipulate that and send more migrants into New York City, which is already swamped with their homeless situation of over 100,000 homeless in New York. Plus, they have to deal with the migrant situation. Don't be surprised if they have a bigger food shortage than they have now. They're starting to have a food shortage because they have these pantries in New York City that supplies to the homeless people there in the local community. Because not everybody's homeless, but some people are poor, and this helps them, get food for their kids and their family and stuff like that. And now, not only do you have to give it to the poor, the homeless, and now you have to give it to the migrants. So it's a crazy, 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 crazy situation going on in New York. Crazy situation going on in New York and throughout the United States and throughout the world, man. So this migrants crisis situation has to come to an end sooner than we think. But I don't think it's going to be an end no time soon. Until they get that border situation under control, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Everything shifts back to that border, that Texas, New Mexico, uh, New Mexico, Arizona, and California border. If they get that under control, because it's the floodgates are open and they're just coming and coming in. It's like if you're a plumber and you have a leak, you have to fix the leak completely. The leak is not fixed completely with this migrant thing. They're still coming in. They're still flowing in. New York mayor has went on record. He does videos like every day, updates every day. If you check the New York news, talking about the migrant crisis, and more migrants are coming. They're saying they have no space, they have no room to take any more migrants. Nothing whatsoever. Zero space, zero room, and migrants are still sending migrants to New York City. This is a recipe for disaster, catastrophic disaster. And they're still pushing the migrant situation. Ted said, sad, bro. It's no joke. Yeah, it's no joke, man. DHS and the U.S. Army must secure the borders. NYC mayor needs to be recalled immediately or voted out of office. But Ted, what do you want the mayor to do? What do you want the mayor to do? I see a lot of New Yorkers criticizing them on everything. What do you want them to do? They keep coming in. What do you want them to do? They made strict rules. What do y'all guys want from them? What do you want from them? This should be targeted more at the Washington, D.C. than New York City, than Chicago. It needs to be targeted at Washington, D.C. The government officials there control the border. They make everything happen. The mayor made strict rules and regulations, and people are still coming in. Now he went even as far to sue the bus companies. So I don't know what else do you want him to do? What else do you want the mayor of New York to do? You guys explain it to me. What else do you want him to do? This is a federal problem. This is a government problem. This is a feds problem on a government level, man. What do you want him to do? Somebody say he needs to sue the feds. What else do you want him to do? Like, he's doing everything in his powers, and they're still sending. Texas is still sending migrants to his state. Texas has news. They can watch the news like we watch the news. They see that New York is swamped with migrants, and it's affecting everything to the point that they have to make cuts with their police force. They got to make cuts with their fire department. They got to make cuts with the school system. They got to make cuts with the sanitation department. They make cuts all over all their city departments. What more do you want them to do? United States sue the feds. I'm sure he probably going to have to do that next. Paul said, better yet, start a bus company. Oh, you crazy, man. Mike Diet said, in economical sanctions. Well, see, Mango Diet, when you say stuff like that, in economical sanctions with Venezuela, mayor says we're no longer a sanctuary city. The verb businesses to North Philly. They, he said divert businesses in North Philly. Yeah, that they would definitely go back if they got to come to my city. If they got to come to Philly, the migrants, and live in North Philly, and I'll take them to places like Kensington, yeah, they'll definitely scare them out of the United States. Because people that live there, we scared. So I know that definitely they'd be like, "What is this?" Man. Super chat me, cash at me, support the channel in any way you can, guys. We got 167 people watching. Yesterday I went live, man. I was live for 3 hours. I went live for 3 hours yesterday. 3 hours I went live, man. Let me call my boy Big Hawk, Yonkers native. Let me see where he at and see if he got time to talk. The struggle was real, man. The struggle was real, man. That's why I talk about it, man. I'm using my platform, to make awareness of what's going on. You know what I mean? If you for the migrants or you're against the migrants. Yesterday out here, yeah, I know. Yesterday I was out here. I'm taking a lot of heat for this, man. I'm in Belize right now. I'm talking to a female from Los Angeles, California, and she got mad with me because she said I'm using my platform to give people a voice that are against the migrant crisis. And she was going crazy. She was going crazy on me. So I'll put my neck out there on the line. So support the channel in any way you can, man. I would greatly appreciate that. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm putting myself on the line. You know what I mean? This is a real touchy situation in the U.S. and across the world. This is a real touchy situation. Good morning, Dominique. How are you doing? Check my YouTube channel. I'm live right now. I'm live right now on YouTube. Calling my friends one by one. Let me call Big Hawk, Yonkers native. Y'all know who he is. Paul said, Philly the man. I'm trying, man. You know what I mean? L Flip, hi Philly. Love your channel, man. I try. I do what I can when I can, as long as I can, for as much as I can. If that made any sense. Let me I'm gonna call some of my people, man. Peter Carter, he's a Belizean. I like talking to people outside of the country because they have different perspectives on it. You know what I mean? When you're in the country, people are like, oh, the tax dollars, and all that. But it's best to always get input from people outside of the country as well. Hold on, let me find Big Hawk Yonkers native. Why can I never find them on here? I guess I got to go on this one right here. But the struggle was real, man. This is not a cakewalk, any means, shape, or form. Shout out to my people from Belize that's watching, man. Shout out to my people from Belize that's watching. People watching from El Salvador, Australia, the Netherlands, Norway. I'm about to say Norway next. Yeah. Oslo, Norway to be exact. Shout out to them, man. We got people watching from all over, man. All over the place. I'm going to call my boy Big Hawk Yonkers native. Big Hawk Yonkers native. Let's see what he's talking about real quick. 0947 said, yeah, what's going on, Big Hawk, Yonkers native? I'm on a live, man. I'm on a live. Anything you want to tell them about New York City since you're there right now?
Right now,
Or hit you back in a little bit when you get stationary.
I didn't really see a lot of migrants now, so a lot of them are in Penn Station.
They're in Penn Station because it's cold.
I just saw a lot of my partner just told me there's a lot of them in Penn Station right now on 33rd Street.
Okay.
They're trying to get warm.
Situated.
This whole thing was a mess, man. Right now, they just gave them the right to become cops in California. So they just right now they're a lot of them are going to be taking their swearings, so it don't look good.
What, in New York City or California?
They got some of them like that.
In New York or California?
California.
Oh, he's saying in California, guys. They swearing people in to be cops.
California.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they need order. You know what I mean? They need order.
And they saying a lot of them ain't gonna be able to carry guns, which I don't know what's the meaning behind this all this nonsense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check.
This don't look good.
I know, man. We're gonna check it.
They setting everybody up for a civil war. This is what they're doing. That's what somebody was saying. They set everybody because come on, they don't even have their favors, and you gonna make them cops. You know what they're gonna do with people.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna check into it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna check into the story. I don't want to really put it out there like that unless I can check into it because I want something I can stand on. So I'm gonna have to check it out myself. You know what I mean? To see what's going on with that because I got a lot of people in California. Yeah, send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to me.
I got you.
Yes.
I sent you something yesterday about the $1,000 a month.
All right, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it when I get off this live. I'll definitely check it. But yeah, he said it's still chaotic. Okay, did it start snowing in New York yet? Is it start snowing?
It's not snowing yet, but we keeping an eye on it right now. So they're saying about maybe 2 o'clock is supposed to, the storm is supposed to start, and then it's supposed to stop. But then they said the big storm is going to come at 6, from 6 o'clock at night to 6 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah, I'm supposed to get a foot of snow.
Yeah, snow and rain at the same time. It's going to be actually going back and forth.
Wow.
First snow, then rain. The first snow, then rain. Yeah.
Wow, that's a recipe for disaster. That's recipe for disaster.
They just gave they just up. I mean, it's not really doing nothing. No, New York City, no justice. But they just raised the minimum wage from $15 an hour to $16. But there's always something behind that. You raise it, then all of a sudden now your rent is raised, the food is raised, the gas. Every time they raise the minimum wage here in New York City, that's when they find a way. So, well, we got to raise this now. Well, they got the money to pay for it.
Wow. So you said they raised a minimum. So he just let me know they raised the minimum wage from $15 an hour in New York City to $16 an hour. Wow.
They doing right now. They just raised it. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they're about to raise the rent again too.
All right, know that, man. It's so expensive to live in New York City, man. People don't even know how expensive it is to live in New York City. They don't know the struggle, man.
This place is not. It's expensive to live, man. People don't understand, but this place is expensive. They just had like 100,000 people from last year to this year to move out of New York. They all moved to North Carolina. They moved to South Carolina. They moved to Texas.
Wow, man.
Within a year, 100,000 New Yorkers.
Because it's that expensive to live there. But we're going to talk in a little bit. I can tell you're doing something right now. But when you get stationary, we're going to chop it up. I'm going to go live for a while, talk to him about this migrant crisis. Because the name of the title is like, it's no end in sight. I don't see no, here's why I think it's no end in sight. Because it's, they still coming, man. They still coming. But they chopping your mirror up, boy. They chopping Adams to pieces. They blaming him for everything.
Of course, but it's not just him now.
No, man, it's bigger than him, man. He made the buses. He changed the bus situation. He made it hard for the buses to get into New York they had to come between 8 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. And they sending the people to Jersey and putting them on trains and buses and bringing them into the city. So I guess he's doing that too. I guess that's his fault too. Is that his fault too? I guess that's his fault too. Yeah. And then people like on the live, some people saying here like, oh, he should not make New York a sanctuary city. You have to vote on this. It just don't come in the middle of the middle of your term. You just say it ain't a sanctuary city. This is something they're gonna vote on when the next election or whenever New York votes for their different things. It's gonna be. They need to put it on the ballot, and that's what they make their decision then.
Yeah, that's what's going down. But I'm gonna try to do some filming tomorrow.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna call you in a little bit. I was just touching base with you.
out there.
Yeah, some people down in Belize want to reach out to you. My boy Peter Carter, I got to give you his WhatsApp. He wants to reach out to you. He was talking about you yesterday on the live. Said he want to take you around and show you the real Belize and everything when you come down here.
All right, so tell him to reach out to him. Where's he from?
He's from Belize, but he's traveled worldwide. He's been everywhere. He's traveled. This guy is well traveled, man. He used to be in the States, Miami. He's been to New York. He's been all in Europe. He's been South America, Central America. He's been all over.
Okay, no doubt. Because
all right.
I'm planning to go to Yonkers one of these days.
Okay.
And walk around because my brother told me they're out there.
Maybe you time it when I get back. When I get back in a couple weeks, we take a trip to Yonkers, man. We recorded everything. Okay. We time it, bro. We time it. Yeah. All right, because I got more flexibility. All right. We're going to talk in a little bit, chat. All right.
Be safe, kid.
You too, man. Big Hawk Yonkers natives. Ryan said, open up your wallets, NYC. No, they don't need to open their wallets up, man. They getting torched. What I mean torched, man, they getting they catching all sorts of problems, man, because of the migrant situation from a financial point of view. It's really rough for New Yorkers right now. And people worldwide. It's really rough for New Yorkers and people worldwide. Brian said you gotta pay up to 100%. I don't know what you mean by that. Lindex said, super chat, phillydom, support. Yes, indeed. Retired said they are in upstate New York too. Yeah, the whole New York. That's why I said that the governor and the mayor of New York getting so much flack, but they keep sending more and more migrants into the city, man. They have nowhere to put them in the city. And I know obviously upstate gives it more room and more places, but I don't know how much migrants they can take upstate. I gotta find out, man. They everywhere. Yeah, I'm hearing about, we know everything that's going on. That's why I said I like, being a content creator. I have a little bit more flexibility than the different news channels. Even though they report everything and everything comes to them, and much respect to the different news channels worldwide. But we can talk about it more in depth. They can't give really the raw truth and their real opinion. They just have to report the news. So that's why you want to come to a person like phillydom channel and check out what I'm doing and tell your friends and your family about the one and only phillydom. Phillydom. Retired said Newburgh, New York, migrant hotel. Okay. Joe said, where is Joe Biden? I already said it. And Camilla Harris. That's what you guys should be asking, man. Instead of worrying about the mayor and the governor of New York and the mayor and the governor of Denver and Colorado and Illinois, man. This is bigger than them. This is bigger than the government and the mayors, believe it or not. Lindex said they are in Staten Island knocking on doors, asking for food and money. So the Republicans should loosen up the money so Biden can deport the majority of them. You hear what he said? He said they knocking on the doors, man, in Staten Island. It's to the point they begging because right now it's wintertime in New York. In the northeast part, it's wintertime. It's cold, man. It's cold up there. It is cold up there right now. Freezing cold up there right now. They're getting a snowstorm. Big Hawk just told you. I just called him up. They're getting a snowstorm right now soon. So it's a tough situation, man. Tough situation, man. That's why I don't think it's no end in sight. Unless they get the border situation under control to stop the flow of migrants coming in, we're going to have a problem. And like I said, I'm not upset with the migrants. I'm not upset with them at all. It's not their fault. They're looking for a better life. They're looking for a better life. You can't blame somebody. They're in a bad situation. They have kids. They have family. They might be a smart person. They can't get the opportunities in their country because of political turmoil or whatever, the political downfall or whatever's going on in that country to make it hard for them to live there. It just has to be better rules and regulations in place in the states to make this go to go right. Because right now it's just like it's out of control, man. It's out of control. It's out of control. It's out of control. Ward said it's not the migrants' fault. Yeah, it's poor policy to give them this false hope America will pay for everything. And it's not true, man. It's not true. Eventually the money's gonna run out. Eventually they're gonna have to be on their own. And places like New York is very expensive. To be honest, I don't think most of them will last in New York. And if they do last in New York, they will live together like 10, 15, 20 together. Like they really creative and innovative people. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of them, even still, some of them can still survive in New York because they're gonna pile up in apartments and houses until they get their money together. They're gonna work as a team and build themselves up. And then they'll go on their own. But the struggle is real, man. The struggle is real. Brian said they're coming from as far as Saigon to NYC because it's free living. Senegal. Even farther than that. Even farther than that. And people calling me from everywhere, bro. Is it this one? I can't talk if I'm on a live. Hold on, let me see. I can't talk on. Dominique, I'm on YouTube right now doing a video. I can't talk right now. But you can watch the YouTube video and check me out. Okay? I'm on YouTube. Retired said in Rockland, New York, they found a house being used by 30 migrants. I'm not surprised, man. I'm not surprised. Like I said, I just said it, and then you guys just told me. I'm not surprised. I'm telling you. The sacrifice they made to come to this country, to the US, is unprecedented. Like unprecedented. Like they gave up a lot to come to the country, man. Some of them have houses, some of them have cars, some of them probably was working. Most of them probably wasn't working, whatever. But they gave up a lot, family and friends, and then to go there with no money and not know what to expect. All you know is that the U.S. is promoted as the American dream. This is the American dream. You come here, you will be successful. This is the American dream. This is the land of opportunity. You can become a millionaire here. You can get this here. You can get that there, which is true, but you have to work hard for it. You got to put in the work. So I'm not surprised. Strictly Travel said the truth is that they're not skilled migration. That's true, man. But if they come here, they're gonna have to figure a way to survive. If not, they will go back to their country. Just them making it to the United States, strictly travel. That's a skill in itself. Y'all gotta wake up on some stuff. For them just to make it from their country to the US, that's a skill. It takes a lot of effort and strategy just to get to the US with no money. We ain't talking about people traveling with money. We ain't talking about backpackers. We're not talking about rich people traveling. These are broke people with no money. Walking, busing, flying, whatever way they can figure out how to get here, and they made it to the States. The migrants are a little bit smarter than you think they are. Yes.
What about trafficking? Do you know anything about that?
I'm sure trafficking is happening too. I don't hear, it's like taboo under the ground, but it's happening. I'm sure it's happening. And I'm sure that, different facets, gang facets are benefiting from this in different ways by bringing people, up there.
I heard that trafficking is bigger than narcotics, no?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Definitely a big deal. Lennox, man, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat. He said, phillydom, support. Index, thank you for the super chat. I greatly appreciate that. But yeah, you're on camera now. Oh man, Henlin said that's not true. The United Nations and the WEF have assisted most of those people to get here. Henlin, the best thing we can do, when I go back to New York, I'm going to talk to a migrant. I'm going to ask them. I want to know their journey, how they got here, who helped them, who gave them money, so we can get to the bottom. We don't want to say hearsay and he say stuff. The people are all in the U.S. All you got to do is talk to them face to face and ask them. They're going to tell you their story, how they made it here. I think that's how we can get to the bottom of it. We can't go on here and say that they got help and they got this and they got that. And They definitely get help on the U.S. side once they cross. Hotels, iPhones, iPads, laptops. They definitely get help on that side. 100,000% they get help on the U.S. side. So before they made it here, I don't know what they had to do to make it here. So they need to tell their stories, man. The news channels need to talk to them in New York and Denver and other different places, and they need to tell their stories how they made it here. They need to let the world know how they made it here. Because we can't go off of hearsay when we can actually physically talk to them. Because a lot of them are in the States. I think over 8 million of them made it to the States in the last 2 years. So let's be, if I'm correct, how many made it in the last two years into the States? Illegal migrant. How many have made it into the States? Let me know. Yeah, Sarah Smith, that is true. They have arrested some of them for crime, yes. And I'm all for sending them back. The ones they arrest for crime, put them on a plane, get their fingerprints, book them, put them on a plane and send them back to wherever they're at, or hold them in IMS or whatever, immigration prison, whatever. And when they get enough of them, put them on a plane and send them back to that country because they're getting too much help in the U.S. to be stealing and robbing and doing any crime from anybody. Luxury hotels, money, scooters, iPad, phones, clothes, everything. They getting all the benefits of being a U.S. citizen without being a U.S. citizen. So if they do any criminal activities whatsoever, send them back, kick them out. You guys ever see the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Will Smith show back in the day? Jazzy Jeff used to say crazy and do stupid stuff, and they would just kick him out. That's what they need to do, kick him out just like that. AH, what's going on with you, man? What's going on with you? What's going on with you, AH? If you want me to read your comment, man, super chat me, cash at me. It's a lot of people on the live, man. And I'm one of the few YouTubers. I take my time. I sit here and I read your comments. Most YouTubers won't read nobody comments except for a few people if they're not super chatting them or cash apping them. This is my job. I'm a full-time content creator. This is what I do for a living. This is my job. Brian said they're bringing the Mexican gangs with them to our hood. Is going to be a battle for turf. Wow, man. Were you in California, Arizona? Where you at? New York City? Where you at, Brian? Where you at, Brian? Sarah Smith said it's over. I mean, it's going to get bad, but it'll get better, man. The U.S. is a strong country. They always figure their way through this. But, everything comes to an end. Everything comes to the end. We were dealing with the pandemic, and that was scary for a couple years, but we got it under control. They'll eventually get this under control. But right now, we're taking a hit right now. It's not under control right now, but eventually they will get it under control. But that's why the title is like, it's no time soon. I don't see it happening no time soon. I would just get your popcorn ready, sit back, and just watch everything and observe everything around you. Because 2024 is going to be like a movie. Cyber said, who is Dave Philly? Charles said the Americans versus the illegal immigrants, man. No, it shouldn't be like that, man. They should just come to a resolution and a solution. Strictly Travel said 2.5 million migrants in 2023. It's just ridiculous. 2023, 2.5 million. And I always say with the numbers, they scrape off a little bit off of the numbers, so it could be a little higher than what they telling us. It could be a little bit higher. And my friend was talking about the trafficking situation from Oslo. He was telling me about that, which is possible. You're 100% right about that. I don't know too much about it, but I have to get into it. But I do know, I'm sure it's going on right now. Anybody that can exploit this in any type of way, drug regimes, traffickers, corrupt, anybody that's corrupt can exploit this in any type of way. Even on the U.S. side, you got people working under the table. That's illegal. You can't work under the table. They're not paying taxes. And these are legit businesses. These are not like mom and pop shops. These are legit restaurants, legit businesses that has reputations, and they're hiring migrants to work under the table. So people are benefiting. Construction is benefiting from this. Construction companies are benefiting from this. People are just building different projects. They might have small little projects that they're building, like putting electricity in a house or doing a little basic construction work. They go get the day laborers, which are the migrants, illegal people. You know what I mean? They have them work all day, and then they pay them when they're done. And if they would have paid an American, they would have to pay so much amount of money. So people are benefiting off of them. People are benefiting off of them in the U.S. and in other countries as well. Cliff said they're exploiting food stamps, delivery jobs, motorbikes, credit cards, construction. These things are going to be so. What is this? Yeah, will be so bad in the first 30 to 90 days. Yeah, they doing it, but Sarah Smith, they're getting help. They got migrants in New York City doing Uber Eats. You got to have a Social Security. You have to be a green card holder or a U.S. citizen to be able to, do Uber Eats and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And they're using the migrants. Somebody legit is using the migrants, giving their information, using their information, and paying the migrant to work and probably splitting the money down the middle. So it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot to unpackage. But it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. This is crazy. Shout out to my family if they watching. So as soon as I'm done, I will give you a call, okay? But you can check me on the YouTube channel right now. Phillydom. Lamont said they brought them over, I guess, to vote for Biden. Now, Lamont. I don't know if a lot of people understand how this works. It takes a little while to get some U.S. citizenship. You can't vote with a green card. It takes a while to get U.S. This is not a cakewalk. Why do people think it's that easy? It takes years and years and years. I challenge you today. Ask people around you that migrated from another country and came to the U.S. and been here for 20 years and a U.S. citizen. Ask them how long it took them to get their U.S. citizenship. Ask them if they have U.S. citizen. If they don't have a green card and they have U.S. citizen, ask them how long it took them to get their U.S. citizenship. Just ask them. Don't believe everything you hear, man. It's not a cakewalk. It's not. I'm gonna be real as I can. If it's a migrant here, I'm gonna give you every angle. I want to think about how I'm gonna say this. If it's a migrant comes in, gets their paperwork right and everything, and they got a good job and they working hard and they can speak English, because you have to know English to get your citizenship, because you have to do different tests and different things they want you to do. 5 to 10 years or 5 to 15 years. If they trying really hard. But that's the window. Some of them are going to marry into American citizens, and yes, they can get their paperwork pretty quick. They can have kids here. Their kids automatically become U.S. citizens. But It's a process, people. It's not a cakewalk. It's not. It's a process. It's not a cakewalk. Oh man, crypto, man. Cash App is better, man. Cash App is better for me. I have the crypto too, but Cash App is better. Cash App is better, but I do have crypto. Lindex said, please hit the like button as you enter before you. Yes, hit the like button. I thank you guys. Thank you guys. Romans 12:18 said, Chuck, others are making it a cakewalk, Dom. Who's making it a cakewalk? Romans. Let me know a cakewalk situation. Lamont said if they can create a whole city for them in a matter of days, cakewalk. Lamont, what city did they create for them? Explain. You guys got to explain yourself in detail. Jamie said it took me about 7 years. See, we got somebody here. He said it took him 7 years. So this guy came the legal way, got a job, worked, did whatever he had to do, took him 7 years. It's not a cakewalk, man. It's not a cakewalk for them to get their citizenship and all that. You have to be a U.S. citizen to vote. You can't be a green card holder. I have family from other countries, and some of them are green card holders still, and they've been here for a long time, and they can't vote for president. You have to be a U.S. citizen. Some of these migrants are content just getting a green card, be able to work, send money back home, and survive here. They're not even thinking about becoming a U.S. citizen. So you guys are making some of this stuff bigger than what it is.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, anything. Yes.
Because
I got my friend here talking to me
so
too.
I can go to-
Yeah, you can talk to him. Yeah.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm just a fellow guy here. I don't know you.
Yeah, no.
It's fun. This guy is great. Right?
Yeah.
Because I just learning about American culture and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and listening to him now is very, very nice. And I have a question to this audience because it's a little bit different than the people I know from before, right?
Yeah.
They're real Americans, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah,
awesome,
they in
right?
here. Yeah, 170 of them.
Yeah. And I wonder because I gone through this history now about every decade, you have migrations to New York, right?
Yes.
So if you go through the history, you go to the 1950s, you go to the 1800s,
Yeah.
you will have different kind of groups
Yeah.
coming in. So, for instance, in the 1950s, it was like 500,000 Italians coming in, right?
Yes.
Is there any difference? Is it important which part of the world the migrants come from? Let's say if they're coming a lot of people from Europe now, would that be okay, or is that a part of it? Is it the Latin America people that you don't really want to get in? What's your take on that?
I mean, they can answer that. I mean, it seems a little lighter if they come. It seems a little not too bad if they're coming from Europe, but when they coming from the Caribbean or South America or Central America, it's always a more riled up, or Africa is more riled up, to be honest with you.
So people really want European.
In my opinion, I don't know what they would say on that, but if they're coming from Europe, it's sort of like nobody really talks about it too much. But if they're coming from Africa, it's a big deal. If they're coming from South America, it's a big deal. Central America, the Caribbean, it's a little difference. I don't know, man. You understand what he's saying? Let's see what they're saying. They say anything yet? Oh, they saying Roman said this. They saying it because this is not a normal type of migration. Yeah, because they just letting so many people in so fast. Okay. Sarah said Biden will move more votes. Will get more votes than Trump. So 69 says sitting on back.
Biden will be so dead before these migrants can vote for him. He will be so dead.
Oh yeah, because he's 80 something already.
He's basically dead.
Yeah, he's 80 something already.
I want the medicine he's getting, He's like a zombie. Sorry about that.
No, yeah, no, you're good to go. Oh man. No, they're saying that it's different than any other migration they've seen. Yeah, I've never seen them let so many people in the door because we have a strong border patrol. It's a lot of border boys. We got to call them border boys. And this is like, they're just coming in, they're coming in, and they're coming in, and they're coming in, and coming in, and coming in. Aaron D said, don't tell her what I said. Sean said between Europe and South America, illegal between. Then somebody said it doesn't matter. They see it the same if they were coming from Europe and they were illegal immigrants, they would have the same problem with them. They saying because they're illegal the way they're coming in, that's what they have a problem with. It's not that they migrated to the U.S., but how they're coming into the country.
Oh, that's understandable.
Yeah. Tammy, what's going on? Your friend is correct about. Okay, they say you're correct. They say your friend is correct about the migrants in history. However, this is an international issue. He said it's an international issue right now. Look at Poland, Italy, and look at Denmark. Yes, indeed. 99 says, Sarah, I love, and I'm going soon. Let's see. I don't know. Okay, if we can walk in Belize with nothing. They said they're gonna fly from the U.S. to Belize, like they migrants, and ask like for hotel, place to stay, and see how Belize is. We ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna give it to us. That was funny, 99. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, because I'm in Belize now, and I'm paying for everything. Wherever I'm at, I gotta pay for everything. So yeah, oh my goodness, that was funny. So we gonna go to Belize and tell we need a place to stay for free and some water. Oh man, you guys are funny. You guys, yeah. 99 said exactly. Yeah, no, it's not gonna fly. They're gonna look at us like we crazy. I'm like, yeah, you know, I need the migrant treatment here. Could you put me in the best hotel you have? I need a car to ride around, unlimited food, unlimited drinks. Can you guys provide that for me? No, they're gonna look at us like we crazy. It won't happen. Sarah Smith said, at this point, the American dream. cosplay as immigrants. Oh man, immigrants, let's laugh. Maybe the quickest come up since the pandemic money. They said this is the quickest come up since the pandemic money. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's funny. Cyber said, I agree. If you can't provide 100%, then you shouldn't travel to another country. But Cyber, like I said, I'm not taking their sides, man. But I travel. I'm a travel content. I've been to a couple countries. I've lived in these countries. I've been in these countries for months at a time. Long time. I had a place in Mexico like 7 years. So I've seen the struggle. Their struggle and the American struggle, United States struggle is two different struggles. I promise you that. I could take you down to Haiti right now for a week. And I could take you with some bad areas and some rough areas because the whole country is struggling for the most part. And you would understand like their poverty and their struggles in these countries and their government system and the political turmoil is different than anything you have seen in the United States. And it's not taking their side. I'm just telling you what I see with my two eyes. I got to keep it real. I got to tell you the truth, too, what I see with my two eyes. And if you travel to these places and you see it with your two eyes, you will be understand, too. Like their projects and their situations are two different. Now, should the U.S. be a handout for everybody? Heck no. But we always promote our country as the best country in the world, and we're the most powerful, and this and that. So when you promote yourself to be so high, guess what? Everybody's gunning to come for you. They want to be a part of that. When you promote yourself like that. If you look at basketball, everybody wants to be like if you want to be a basketball player, you want to be like a Kobe Bryant. You want to be like a LeBron James. You want to be like the United States. They watch our movies. They watch our movies. They hear our music. They see how we dress. They see how we talk. They see how we live. They see the neighborhoods. They don't have that in their countries. They don't have that. So they want that. Yeah, come in. Yeah, come in. Yeah, come on in. Come on.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
I have another question because this topic is very interesting because we see so many movies from the US, right?
Yeah, let them know where you're from so they know where you're
I'm from Oslo, which is in Norway, which is in Europe,
yeah,
which is on the other side, right? Yeah. And we see so many movies. We don't dub it and stuff like that because so American and all this slang is I think it's cool, right?
See, yeah. Europeans
so
telling you.
We look up to the US because it's like so many things we have seen, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I've seen a lot is like the New York dream, right?
Yes.
We have it in the songs. You have like this
the vibes, everything.
If you can make it there, you can make it
anywhere.
Right? It's literally one of the greatest, songs of the era, right?
Yeah.
And its story is about immigration, right? It's about coming to New York and making it there. My question is, since now I checked a little bit facts, right? Not fact, but I checked like one other source, which is like the government of New York, and they take pride in being the place in the world, due to Ellis Island and due to the history, is literally the place in the world who has all of the history of the world have been taken most immigrants, right?
Yep.
So New York is the immigration capital of the world.
You hear that?
And that's before now.
That's before this migrant.
So what I'm
migrant push.
What I'm curious about is this thing, because historically this is normal. Historically, the greatest city in the world in immigration is taking a load now.
Yeah.
Because the fact about immigration is that it's 100 million displaced people in the world right now. 100 million, right? This is a large number.
That's a lot of.
Yeah. So if you're taking 100,000, it's okay, but it's a huge amount.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious about this proudness, because most of the New Yorkers are immigrants. So shouldn't like a place which is good of taking immigrants be amazing in a situation like this? Building shelters, getting them through the system, getting them into work, doing it faster than everyone else. My country is shit at it. We're shit at immigrants, right?
Yeah.
They're coming to us, they're sitting in the asylum, they go working, and then we throw them out because they're tax evasion, right?
Yes.
So we are bad at immigration. We could never do what New York are doing, right?
Yeah, or what the States is doing.
Yeah. So with the green cards and everything like that, we discussed that yesterday, all the brilliant people which you're taking in after world wars, after conflicts, they're coming there, they want to go to the US.
Go to school there, get jobs there.
Become the next Zuckerberg, all those kinds of things. I'm just wondering, like, the right-wing people should be really proud of this, isn't it? Isn't this what makes America great?
Yeah, that that you can come with nothing and make yourself something. Yep. Yeah. But they saying because they're coming illegally, they don't mind if they come through the paperwork. They fill out the paperwork and they come illegally.
But what's the legal way you're coming? Because you need to come to seek for asylum, right? So you need to come to a country to seek for asylum. I can seek asylum from abroad. I need to take that.
That's true. Claim. That's true. You made a big point. You understand what he said? He was saying that when you come to these people are coming under the name of political asylum. So he's saying with political asylum, it's not the regular way. You don't come there, fill out paperwork, and say, I'm going to go to school in the U.S. or can I come to the U.S. to work or whatever like that. He's saying that you have to physically go to that country. And that's what they're coming under, a political asylum. This is not illegal. They're not legally trying to come to the country. They're coming because of political asylum, because of persecution or problems in their country. And he was like, do you guys understand that? Do you understand what he's saying? I understand exactly what you're saying.
It's kind of
political asylum is different. Guys, you can Google this. It'll pop up. Somebody can Google it. Google what a political asylum is and why do people seek political asylum and how do they go about doing it. He is right. You have to, if you're getting persecuted in your country, you have to leave.
Wouldn't it be better to just have a good way of fast doing it? And I think in reality that these people doing immigration in the US are probably one of the best in the world. So even though it's a migration crisis in the world, right? So everyone is taking a toll, and the US is not taking the hardest toll. Most people are going to the closest areas, right?
Country they can go to, because it's sort of kind of hard to get to the US unless you're
the best who are able to make it all the way to New York. So I'm so curious, because our problem is that Norway is freezing cold. We have a very unpleasant way of getting into the country. Our population is a little bit, we are not like American. The Americans, he's talking to me, it's nice to me. I would just sit in the corner, right? Because,
he said, I'm European, that's what we do.
so the Americans everyone wants to go to the US.
Yeah, they look up to the US.
Yeah, everyone wants to go
to the US.
So you always get the best people. We are stuck with, good people. Often if there's like in Ukraine, they come to us because it's close, right? But if it's in Africa, they all, it's the ones that didn't make it to the US or UK. That's the ones we are getting in Norway. It's just a fact, right? Because everyone wants to go to the US.
Yeah, everybody wants to go to. That's their number one choice. If you ask somebody, you want to go to Europe or the US, they're going to say US first.
So it's the strong people that get there. So you get these people coming in, they have all these resources to be able to, get through all this area with very little money. They just use their brain. And these are coming in, and they're adding to the workforce. And that's made the growth in Germany, for instance.
Yeah.
The Turkish people came up,
and they
a
help.
million, of them. And all of them came. They were not kids. They were not elderly. It was just strong, the people that wanted to work.
Yeah.
Made all the growth in Germany. And it's the same in the US. If you see statistics in the US, actually, I just read a statistic.
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
One guy said,
sorry.
we have 1 million legal immigrants a year. That's enough. They said, 1 million illegal immigrants comes to the U.S. a year. That's to be enough.
Oh, yeah. I heard that the immigrants are contributing around 10% or something to the
They do help. They do help because they'll take the jobs and do stuff that a regular person from New York or L.A. wouldn't do because they just don't make enough. Because once you live in the country, you know how much you need. I'm sure you know in Norway how much you need to survive comfortable. And people know making $15 an hour, you can't survive comfortable $16 an hour. Now, a lot of migrants will get them type of jobs, or kids that are in high school, and they trying to figure what they want to do with their life. They'll take them type of jobs. So it's I don't know, it's a tricky situation, man, across the board with this.
Oh, you're doing a great job. Thank you, guys. Sorry for interrupting your.
No, you can keep coming in, man.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
They're so interesting.
No, it's no problem. Antonio said, how can you accommodate all these people when you can barely accommodate the citizens already here? Antonio, that's 100% true. That's 100%. Delo said, this never happened in Trump's term. No, this just happened out of nowhere. This came out of nowhere. But to be honest, all the borders and stuff was closed because we was dealing with the pandemic when Trump was in, to be honest with you. Charles said, do we need passports to go to Mexico? Charles, I'm going to keep it real with you, and the news ain't going to tell you this. The political term is, yes, you do need passports to go to Mexico. 100% you need a passport to go to Mexico. But if you go to this place called Tijuana, Mexico, and you drive in, not walking, if you walk in, they're going to stop you, and you're going to have your passport. But if you drive in, because when you drive in, you only encounter the Mexican immigration. When you walk in, you encounter U.S. immigration. And when you leave out, you'll encounter U.S. immigration. So if you drive in somewhere like Tijuana, Mexico, and I had a house down there for like 7-8 years, so I know that place well. If you drive in, if they don't pull you over, if it's like a lot of traffic or they don't feel like pulling you over, you can just drive into Mexico and you don't even have to have a passport. Now, when you come back into the U.S., you're going to encounter U.S. Border Patrol. They're going to probably give you a secondary, take you inside, make sure you say who you are. But yeah, technically you need a passport to go to Mexico, but you can go in Mexico, you can drive in without a passport, at least to the Tijuana border. Sometime they'll check you. Sometime if they check you and you don't have a passport, they can send you back out of the country. But sometimes people make it in. You just drive in. It could be crowded, or they just don't feel like pulling you over. You can just keep going into the country. So I just try. That's the news. See, the news ain't gonna tell you that. That's real. I'm telling you the real. That's the real truth. But technically, term, you need your passport. But if you drive in and you don't encounter Mexican border patrol, border patrol don't stop you. You're in Mexico. But eventually, the passport situation will come up, and you're gonna need it. Rock said, Philly, no disrespect to your friend, but people can't talk until it affects them. New York didn't care until it affected them. For example, they said something. They said no disrespect to you, but they was like, it's hard for you to understand until you because these people are mainly people are watching them from New York area. Well, all through the United States. They're from all over the United States. And they said now that it's affecting them in places like New York, there's so much migrants and everything that is causing a lot of problems. Then you see something in a different light. He said it's hard to really understand it if you're not going through it. But they do have migrants come there. They do have migrants, like he said, they do have migrants come to their country. But they saying if it's not affecting you right in your face, it's not like you might not understand. Pamela said correct, Taurus. San Diego train, 2 train, still much to declare. I don't understand what you said at the end. 99 said dude is on the beach. Oh man. Once again, hit the like button. Hit the like button and share the video, man. Support the channel in any way you can. I've been on live for 1 hour and 20 minutes. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? We got 200 people watching.
We are 20%.
20% migrant. Yeah. They have 20% migrants in their country.
Other countries define as migrants.
Yeah. How many come in a year in your country per year?
I'm trying to check it.
Because he's from Norway.
The Nordics are like that. It's around 20% in each of the Nordic countries.
20%.
But I think it's 107 last year.
107.
Yeah.
107?
107,000.
107,000.
It's not in the millions.
107,000 came into his country last year. 107 came in his country last year. Mike said help, J6, FJP. I don't even know what you're talking about when you say that, man. You're confusing me. Okay. They call our president Sleeping Joe.
Yeah, I know. It's so funny.
That's messed up, man. Hans said Poland has the right idea. Shut the door and weld it. They said Poland don't let no immigrants into their country. Is that true? Migrants or immigrants into their country? Migrants.
Which country?
Poland.
They're migrating to other countries.
Yeah.
They're the biggest country people.
Okay.
But I think that's true. I think there are some countries in Europe now which is very, very.
Wow.
It's a right wing. It's voting over Europe.
Wow. Doug said, how you doing? Hi. Oh, yeah. What's going on with you? J Legend Media. Jim Crow, Joe. Wow. Well, I said we good here in Florida. But yeah, Florida, man, y'all really tough on a legal immigrant situation there. He said, Doug said the Poland has liberal government. Yeah. Also, guys, let me think about it. I just thought about it, man. If you look at the front, if you see the thumbnail, that was a protest that was going on in New York. That's a picture of a protest that was going on in New York. They had some government officials in New York, for the migrants coming here and everything like that. And the guy that was pointing, that I got pointing like this, he was arguing with them regarding the migrant crisis situation and how they said it was messing up their city and messing up their state and messing up the U.S. So there was a lot of tension going on at that time. There's a lot of tension, so I just wanted to let you guys see it, man, because there's a lot of tension between the U.S. citizens and the migrant situation, and even a lot of tension between U.S. citizens among U.S. citizens, because some for the left, some for the right with this situation. So it's frustrating times in the United States. So that's why I use that thumbnail, man. That's why I use that thumbnail for you guys to see. 23 Queens, what's good with you? They can't come to Georgia illegal. I hear you on that, but eventually they will start migrating out to other places, man. That's just how it goes, man. Like it or not. Like it or not, that's how it goes, man. Like it or not, that's how it goes. I was respectful, dumb, don't understand, so I clarified. Okay, Mike, we see what you said. We see what you said. Lindex said, phillydom, thanks for all you do. Pamela, tensions because I'm paying for it. They said tensions because I'm paying for it. Pamela, I understand. Retired. He said South Carolina. There's some in South Carolina. Once again, everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share the video. Get a video like. Support the channel. Support what I'm doing. I'm putting out these videos on a regular. I'm talking to you guys. And, I'm letting you guys decide for yourself. I'm just putting information out there. So they in South Carolina, retired V. Okay. Retired V. I guess he's retired vet. Shout out to you. Retired V. Since you retired vet, do you feel the migrants are taking away from your money and the benefits that you're entitled to? Can you stay in a hotel in New York for free for 3 months and 2 months on the U.S. government and you don't have to pay for it? Let us know. Let us know, retired V. We would like to know that. Sean said we need to think about the drugs coming in too. Illegal immigrants cause a lot of more problems along the border. Yeah. Sandra Love said they are creepy here in Arkansas on the low. I didn't even know they was in Arkansas. Then Doug said on X, there are reports of fighting at the migrant center today in the village and fighting among students now in school. Yeah, I mean it's problems. I've been to the Roosevelt and different places like that, and I've seen little issues there with the migrants arguing and stuff like that. So yeah, there's definitely problems. Not everything is bad, but they do have problems. Kim James, I don't even say people full name, but I like the name. Kim James. We have some in Boston. Shelters are full. Yeah, I know, man. They're full. I know everywhere, everywhere. Uh, Aaron D said, "Don't forget to check." Okay, on Megan. Okay, I will do that. I will do that. Once again, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And we're gonna keep bringing out these videos. We're gonna keep talking about what's going on with this migrant crisis situation. Hit the like button. Let's get it up to 200 likes. We 15 away. If you haven't hit the like button, it don't cost you no money or anything to push the like button. So if you ain't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Please share the videos. Also, please share my edited videos, man. They're going viral, and a lot of people are watching them. I'm walking around, and I'm just letting everybody see what's going on at the different migrant shelters and office migrant facilities, because not all of them are in hotels. A lot are in hotels, migrant crisis hotels and facilities, but a lot of them are in like office buildings and whatever place they can put them in. New York itself has over 200 migrant crisis facilities for the migrants. Sean said it's lit over here. Let's go. Thanks again for hitting the like button. Thank you guys. Keep hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Sandra Love said, phillydom, I hear that the land is very cheap and believes, yes, it is. Compared to the States, yes, it's really cheap. The guy from, I don't know if you guys watch YouTube like that. It's a YouTube channel called Passport Heavy. The main guy that runs the Passport Heavy channel, his name is Jabari. He just bought some land not too long ago in Belize. I think he was in, he bought it in Kikaka or San Pedro. So yes, you come down here, and I got a buddy named Peter Carter that can help you and assist you with that if you want to get some land down here. But come down here, visit first, and see if you like it. You know what I mean? Don't do nothing unless your heart is in it. Come down to Belize, check it for yourself, see if you like Belize. I've been coming here over 10 years. I got family here. This is one of my countries, man. I'm always here. I'm always here. Shout out to El Salvador as well. I'm always going to El Salvador as well, too. I really love El Salvador and Central America as well. Retired V said, thank you for your reporting. I'm trying my best, Today I figured we just going to talk, because everything was off the top of the head. I didn't make no, usually I have points to give you and stuff like that. I'll have like something in the back screen with some points and stuff like that. But no, I was just, I'm just talking off the top of the head and letting you see what's going on with regards to this migrant crisis situation that has got completely out of control. Man, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. We've been live for 1 hour and 30 minutes, guys. What's going on with you? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Sarah Love said, geez, you like them hot countries. Yes, I like the hot countries, man. I like it when it's hot. I don't like cold weather, believe it or not, man. Me being in New York, as a sacrifice for family, I don't like cold weather, man. I don't like cold weather at all, but, I deal with it. I deal with it. Sarah Smith said, what did Sarah Smith say? Sarah Smith said the power will go out. The question is when we have, when we have to be ready to go against the migrants and the gangs. Oh, wow. I hope it don't come to that. Delo said, only money on the world's that's will never fade is gold and silver. Got to read that again. The only money I'm the world that's will never fade is gold and silver. Okay. O said go to Trinidad. Wave your flags in the air. Wave your flags in the air. Wave your flags in the air. Bowie said looks at the Jews. They live in a different area still. They can't any longer. Interesting. Lindex says super chat, phillydom, support. Ken said, you think the migrants in the Trella video is fake? I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, it ain't nothing no such thing as fake migrants now. Loopy said, Philly, look at the global compact migration, which, okay. I will do that, man. I will do that. 99 said, so you want free stuff now, 99? You want free stuff now, 99? O said, okay. Wow. Unbelievable. Ken said there's a video of a dude in Brooklyn. He said migrants took over his uncle's trailer. Yeah, I heard about that. I did hear about that. That a guy in Brooklyn, yeah, they took over his trailer. Yeah, but and it's a squatter area, so the law can't do nothing about it. I did hear about that. I definitely did hear about that. 100%. I did hear about that. I definitely did hear about that. I got to look more into the story so I can talk about it. 23 Queens. I want to start a business for free. Oh, my goodness. Pamela, wave Trinidad flag. Yes. She said, no U.S. flag. What's going on? Oh, man. Wave the flag in the air. Wave the flag in the air. Oh, man. Aaron D said, join the caravan to Chicago. Ask for tickets to Hawaii. Oh, God. If I was American, I ain't going to lie. They like, where you want to go? I get a one-way ticket to Hawaii. It's a hot place year round. Good food, good place. Oh, man, that's funny. That's funny. Lindex said, if you are enjoying the content that phillydom is giving you, please support. Thank you. Support the channel, support the channel, support the channel. One child said, what can we do? We really need to stand together. Yes, indeed. $99 said you will strive from Hawaii because nobody, that in Alaska, people don't live there like that. So if you go there and you want to work, they definitely got jobs there for you. Maybe get a job working at a yard house. Work at the yard house in Hawaii. in Honolulu. He said, you see bugs down here. Yes, I do. Belize, man. Part of it is jungle and stuff like that. Yes, you see bugs down here. Mosquitoes bit me all up. Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Definitely see bugs down here. 99 Hawaii is going through it right now. They have homeless too. Yeah, because you could go broke easy out there in Hawaii. Princess said, good morning, everybody. First Nation is watching. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, but the struggle is real, and we can't forget about this migrant crisis situation. Oh, let me see who else, man, to call, man. Let me see. Hold on for a second. I'll put the volume down. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. Just checking messages. Let me call somebody else. Let me see. I'm gonna let you guys hear something. So my friend here in Belize, Peter Carter, he said something because somebody told him that they can't understand why what did he say? They can't understand why the people say their countries are in bad situation and they leave them because political issues, why they don't stand up to their government. And that's what he had to say.
The politicians and the prime ministers of these countries or presidents go to the United States and go to other countries like England and Dubai to beg it for money in the name of the poor people and never give the poor people. They are living rich on the hog. The only way that can solve that problem if we have what you call a military coup. And that's why a military coup wipes out both political party and they start. And that's why you have what you call a military hunter or a military takeover. Most countries are tired of their political system, and that's why they overthrow their governments.
So he was saying that a lot of these countries are poor, they can't overthrow their government and stuff like that. So that's what it forces the people to leave, to seek other places to live. And that's a part of the reason why a lot of the migrants are coming here. Like I said, places like Haiti and Venezuela are sitting in turmoil. And the people don't have the power or whatever to do whatever they have to do to reverse the situation. So if they can't beat them, so they just leave. They leave their country. And then some of them have decades and decades of this. It's just not like, it happens 20 years ago and then the country gets stable. Man, it's just one situation after the other, one situation after the other, one situation after the other. I was in Haiti for a couple months during the pandemic, and it was just like one situation after the other. You would think they got something under control, and something else would happen, and something else would happen. So that's what my friend Peter is saying, man. So that's another reason why people migrate to the U.S. because it's just a better life, man. Like we already promoted the country as the world leader in the world this and the world that, and we're the best at this and we're the best at that. So it's a scripture in the Bible that says something like it says it's something along the line. I'm gonna like paraphrase it. It goes along the line. Whatever you get, when greatness, a lot of greatness is given, a lot of greatness is expected. So a lot of people they look up to the U.S. Like my friend was saying. So they respect a lot. They expect a lot more from the U.S. That's why they come in here and try to come to our country. It's so many different reasons. You guys are blessed to be in the U.S. It's a good country, man. You can really make, a good life there and make stuff happen for you, but a lot comes with that. Shay said America is one of the best countries, but that doesn't mean people should run here illegal. I agree with you. I agree with you. But they don't know no other way. That's why they're doing it. They don't know no. They knew another way, they would do it another way. And like we said, it's this thing we call political asylum. They're coming under political asylum. Countries like Haiti, the gangs are running Haiti. It's political turmoil in Venezuela. You know, I'm not giving them no excuses, but I'm telling you why they come into the U.S. I'm telling you. And this is just some countries. And you got a lot of countries that have this type of situation going on in their countries. And you're right, the U.S. shouldn't take the cross bearer of all these issues from all these different countries, but that's what it looks like. Scott, America's not done. They're gonna get out of this. They'll figure a way. They'll figure a way. They'll figure a way to make this wrong right. Trust me. They'll figure a way to make this wrong right. Trust me on that. They'll figure a way to make this wrong right. Lennox said, if you enjoy the content that phillydom is giving you, please support. Thank you. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Share the video. Support your boy, the one and only phillydom, coming to you live and direct. Every day. Every day I'm dropping a video. Every day I'm dropping a video. No, dropping a video every day. That's what I'm doing. Scott, take them home or they got to fix the problem, man. Scott 99 said they can't even get a grip on nothing. You have the whole world at your door. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess he's saying El Salvador, Guatemala, Mexico, Honduras, U.S. give them yearly likes. So, wow. Whoa. I didn't know that. Whoa. You said the U.S. gives them like $7 million to help the poor people, but their presidents pocket the money. U.S. pays 2 times. Wow. That's crazy. Interesting information. Appreciate you, God. Todd said, yeah, more must be beautiful. Yeah, it must be. Once again, everybody, hit the like button, share the videos. We got a lot of people watching, man. Make sure you support your boy, the one and only phillydom. Shout out to my people watching from Haiti, Jamaica, Dominican Republic, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, everywhere. Guyana, Ghana, Kenya, Czechoslovakia. Man, Greece, Laos, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, everywhere, man. Everywhere. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching, man. South Africa, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Ethiopia, Somalia, Rwanda, Nigeria. Scott said no one can fix this problem. I mean, it can be fixed. They have to. But this problem has to be fixed. Scott, this has to be fixed. It has to be fixed.
You have been fixing it for 250
Yeah.
years, so I think it will be okay.
Yeah. My friend said we've been fixing it for 250 years. So we'll keep fixing it. But they're going to have to fix it. Or band-aids it up the best they can. They're going to have to. They're going to have to band-aid it up the best way they can. They're going to have to. 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 Todd said, it's a plan, I tell you. I mean, it's looking like that. The more we talk about it, the more I dig into it, it's looking like that. It's looking like that. BG said 5,000 on arrival. 2,200 a month free phones, free healthcare, pay them more than any Social Security person. Paid on more than any Social Security person who paid into the system. Wow, deep. It's crazy, crazy. So the crazy, crazy madness. Hold on, I'm getting calls and messages while I'm doing the live. Let me see what's going on. What the heck is this? Hold on, man. I'm checking some, Hold on, somebody leaving me a message here. It's safe to say they don't have nothing there. That's what it's safe to say. I'm back talking to some family. Prince said the Bible says so in Isaiah 14, King James Version. Okay. Carl said close the border. Somebody gonna come out with close the border shirts or something. Sandra Love said, how do you try to destroy a country? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I think we'll get over this. We'll make it through this. That's what I believe. Carl said replacement migration. Replacement migration, huh? That's what you think it is? Huh? Replacement migration. If you're enjoying the content, please support the channel. You can support me via Cash App, PayPal. Support the channel any way you can. Also support me with my books. This is one of my books right here, Phillydom's Life and Truth. I got to take the time to show you this. This is one of my books right here. I wrote 3 books that's out on Amazon right now, and the 4th book is in its final stages before I release it in the next couple of days. It will be on Amazon as well. But this is my favorite book right here, Phillydom's Life and Truth. Go on Amazon, support me. You'll find out how I started, how I was working in the seafood processing industry in Alaska, and I became a full-time content creator. This is a book about my life and my truth. So check it out, check it out, check it out. I always got to do self-promotion and let you guys know what's going on with the one and only Phillydom. C. Lee, what's going on with you? C. Lee said they've been promised your wealth and jobs. They could be promised whatever they want to be promised. It's hard to get them jobs. You have to be educated and you have to be skilled in some kind of certain skill set. So it's not easy as you think it is. Now, the one thing that a lot of migrants have on their side is that they're hard workers. They're definitely hard workers. But the jobs, they trust me, if you have a good job, it's going to be hard for them to take you a good job. Trust me. So you don't have to worry about that. Mike says that the aliens should be able to join military, work in hospitals, and pick crops. I mean, they're going to take whatever job they can get. You know what I mean? And I think you have to be a green card holder in the U.S. to be in the military. I think you have to be I think you have to be a U.S. citizen. I don't know. I think you have to at least to be a green card holder. All my friends that have been in the military, well, no, I do know people that were from other countries that have been there. I think you have to be at least a green card holder to be in the U.S. military. So that's going to take a while for them to get in. And not only green card holder, you're going to have to be able to speak English and write it because you have to pass the military test, the AFAT, it's an AF something. You have to pass that to get in there. So it's a lot of stuff they have to go through. It's not 1, 2, 3. Pretty Woman said, we all hard workers. We just want to make money and bigger bags. Yeah, I ain't say Americans wasn't hard workers. I just said The ones that are coming here to work. Most of them are coming here to work. And to work hard. You know what I mean? Like I said, them just traveling here is hard work. You're not having no money and making it to a country is hard work. Yeah, he said green card holder. Okay. So retired V said green card holder. Yes. And you can be in the U.S. military. That's all right. Once again, everybody, man, please share my videos. Please give my videos a like. James said you have to really get a good score on the ASVAB. Yes, you do. That's what I'm saying. So it's a lot in place for them. Some of them are educated from their country. Don't think everybody coming here is a complete, like, don't know what's going on. Some of them are highly educated from their country. But like I said, because of the political turmoil and stuff, it's a problem.